Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ken. I just thought I would come on for a minute to say good morning to everybody. I just wanted to do a pop up. I'll just give it a second to let people see the notification. Oh, okay, there's three people already. Okay. Yep, I just wanted to come on for a minute to say good morning. It's 9:41 here in Michigan, and I just wanted to say going on this Saturday. I've been working so hard, stuff. So I thought I would just come on for a minute. My household is still asleep. I was a little bored, so I just thought before I start getting into some gaming, I just thought I would come on and chop it up with the people, see what's going on with everybody. So I'll give people a chance. I don't never put no notifications out. I never do that. I just do pop ups, and whoever come on, or whoever wants to watch the replay after that, they can. So I'll just let people come in, and I ain't really have nothing particular to talk about. As you can see in the title, it was just good morning, everybody, and just a morning talk. Just want to chop it up, so see how everybody was doing, and you know, hope everybody having a good day. Hope all is well with each and every one of you guys, your families and stuff. I don't often come on, but I try to come on kind of frequent now, just to keep up with the people and stuff. I know a lot of us have kind of doing different, going different ways now because of what YouTube has, the way YouTube is going. That's about as far as I'll go with that. But some of us, going different ways, and that's great. That's great. Hey, Michael, how you doing, man? Good to hear from you too, Michael. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Hey, what's going on, Next Level Tech? What's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Yep. Yeah, like I say, I don't get to see a lot of people as of much anymore. It's really good to see you, Next Level Tech, man. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you, bro. Good to hear from you too, by the way. So yeah, so like I say, guys, it's just gonna be an open discussion. Just to see what everybody's doing, and see what everybody's up to, and things like that. I didn't want to show my camera because because I ain't got no haircut right now. But I could turn off for a minute. What? Wow, wow! Just got another strike, and I don't even make. Yeah, I know, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. See what I'm saying? That is just so freaking crazy, man. It's like they getting people for those old videos, or like I just don't get it. That's crazy. Next level, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope everything be okay. But man, that is freaking ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. It don't make no sense. Yeah, we don't even make videos no more. We don't make videos no more. That's just freaking insane, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I just wish it was like another platform that we could just kind of, migrate on. It's just all about competition. YouTube don't have no competition. So if they had like another platform that we can just all kind of migrate to, and just kind of let people showcase their talents without having to worry about all that striking stuff, I think we'd be okay. Yeah, like I said, it's not, you know, it's kind of sad because people do what they love to do and stuff, and to be restricted from that, it's just like this. They're not the same anymore. Like when I first started, it's just not fun anymore. You come on and talk about apps, talk about, streaming devices. You know, you too, man. You too. Thanks for your support, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. You too, man. Um, used to be able to come on and talk about, like I say, apps, streaming devices, things like that. It's just too bad that we can't really do that no more. There's a lot of talented people that I've met in this sector. And it's just a shame that people can't really now showcase their talents anymore. People can't go on here and show people how to, you know, program devices and do the stuff that we love. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, it's just real sad. It's just real sad, real sad. But we're gonna rise above it though. So just got to kind of switch up things, do things now. Because like I said, because you just heard that stuff with Tex say, people just getting strikes just because. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. People just getting strikes just because. But I stay on for a couple of minutes. Like I said, I mean, I know it's kind of early. It's the weekend. I know people. Like I said, I got some things I got to do later on this afternoon. And like I said, my friend, my wife, and everybody still asleep. So I just thought I would just come on for a minute, chop it up with the people. Whoever comes on. It's only been 5 minutes now, so a lot of people may be still asleep or up with their families and stuff, and doing what they need to do. So I'll stay on for a minute, just to let people. Because see, the thing about doing these pop-ups is you have to give people a chance to see the notification and click on, then the timing that you come on, could be wrong and stuff. So that's just really the risk that I take because, like I said, I don't really come on just for that. I just come on just to talk, and whoever listens, whoever don't, and people can just watch the replay afterwards. But like I say, I don't really have too much to really talk about. Yeah, I just been working hard and stuff. Finally got a day off. Yeah, we worked 10 hours all this week, and I'm exhausted. I was so exhausted. Yeah, my wife bought me this new game right here. I'll show it. It came out yesterday. It released on yesterday. It's called The Quarry. I was so tired last night. This is available on Series X and on PS5 and Series X. The Quarry. I think it's like I want to say that it's kind of like a sequel or something that has to do with Until Dawn or something like that. But it is a horror game, and it's like I said, I mean, I was so tired. I installed it on my Series X. I installed it. I played through it a little bit, but I found myself dozing off. I was dozing off, in my chair. So I said, let me get my butt up and go to sleep. So I've had some rest this morning, so after I get off with you guys, I think I'll, see what this is about, So I'll let you know. And like I said, guys, I know I keep saying the same thing over and over, but I am definitely going to hook up. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'll do probably today. I'll hook up my capture device through my Series X or my PS5, and I'll do some gameplay. Like I say, because I'm not no expert gamer and stuff. I just game to have fun. Like I like all platforms. As you can see, I got Switch OLED, PS5, Series X, PC, Oculus, stuff like that. I just enjoy gaming. Like it doesn't matter what platform. If the game is actually, kind of yeah and no, because I do like PS5 for their exclusive just a little bit, but Series X is on the rise too, Xbox and stuff. So the key thing is to get everything, guys. So that way that if something come out that you like, you just play it. Like I'm still kind of on the fence with Mario Strikers a little bit. I saw some people do some gameplay last night, and I'm still kind of on the fence on that because this and Mario Strikers came out yesterday on the same day. So I chose this because Mario Strikers is only fun, if you got more than just you playing, and B, I didn't get that right now because I kind of want to hold out on that because that's a $59 game as well. And I just bought Switch Sports, so I didn't want to turn around and buy Mario Strikers, which is technically a sports game too. So that's why I pre-ordered this, The Quarry, because I've been a fan of horror games for a while. I think this is like the second or third horror game that I've purchased. So I'll definitely let you know how this is. And like I say, guys, if I have time to get my capture card and my stuff running through my Series X, I'll definitely do some gameplay on this. So we'll learn together, guys. Hey, what's up, Tadal? How you doing today? So yeah. So that's what I got going on there. You know. Yep. So how you been, Tadal? How's it been going, brother? Let me see here. I'll just put the I'll do it like this. I'll do it like this. Let me do this here. I'll invite anybody who wants to come on. Like I said, guys, we're just doing a little more and chop it up. If you have any gaming questions, anything you want to talk about, any streaming news. Um, I haven't really been noticing anything really showing up, really going on in streaming, really for the most part. Since with all the stuff that's going on with the, as you can see with the strikes and all that type stuff. So it's been kind of, you know, I usually try to keep my ear to the ground on what's going on, but it's like I haven't really been really seeing anything that's been going on for real. Let me see. Oh, it's been rough, but we are. Like, yes, we are, man. Yes, we are. Well, I definitely hope everything works out for you, man. Good luck to you and stuff. And yeah, but just always know, man, that God ain't gonna put no more on us than we can bear, brother. You know, and keep in mind this is only a test. It's only a test, man. When I don't want to preach to you, but I'm a very religious guy and stuff. And when Job got attacked, so the story of Job, I'm sure. And Job went through everything, losing his kids, losing his wife started talking reckless to him, excuse me, they say Job was one of the richest men and lost all his riches. His health started declining and everything, so he went through a lot of stuff, but at the end, and this was permitted by God. This was permitted because if you look in there, it talks about how the Bible say that he was Satan was roaming through, seeking who he may devour, and God told him, "If you consider my servant Job," and Satan said, "Yeah, but you got a hedge around his life. If you remove the hedge around his life, I'll make you curse him to your face." So God permitted Satan to attack him. It wasn't that God was being mean or anything like that. It was the testing of the faith. And no matter what Job went through, Job still had a praying heart. Job still prayed to God and reached out to the Lord. So in spite of him losing his kids, in spite of him losing his riches, his health started declining, everything started going on, he still had a mind to serve God. He still had a mind to praise God. And that is a blessing. So I want you to hold on to that, man. You hold on to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, like I'm saying, to break it down with the story, is that after Job went through all of that, God began to bless him double. You know what I'm saying? Blessed him double, double, double. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So hold on to that, brother. Like I don't want to get deep into the story, but you get the gist of what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing too hard for God, brother. So just keep the faith, man, and good luck to you, bro. D Johnson, my friend, how's it been, bro? How you doing today, man? How you doing? Yeah. Let me see here. So, guys, have you heard anything with we got 5 people in here. Like I said, I think people are starting to get the notification now. It's 9:55 a.m. It's still kind of early for some people. So some people are still sleeping in. I'm sure my wife, she loves when Saturday gets here because she loves to sleep in. She loves to sleep in. So I'm gonna let her do her thing. I just say, I'll just hop on here before I start gaming and stuff. But I'll try to get my stuff together. I know I keep saying that, but it's just like it just be so much because I got to do a lot of rearranging in here in my room and and try to get the right run the capture cards through because my wife don't want me to move my stuff. She want me to get some long enough cords to run everything through. So I got wires and cords everywhere, but I'll get it together though. So I might take later on this evening, give me something to do. And then I work so much too. Like I worked last Saturday and stuff. So like I like to do that kind of stuff when I ain't got to get up the next morning. If that makes any sense. So I'll be working on that. So that way, guys, I can come on and show you guys some gameplay and so we have some fun. You watch how bad I suck at gaming. but it'll be fun, guys. It'll be a lot of fun. Instead of me always talking about it, you'll definitely see me do some gameplay and stuff. And I like to kind of find out games on my own, kind of find my own way, which means that, when you come on there, you don't watch no videos or nothing and, just try to figure out as you go, put it on normal settings and just kind of just go, just kind of find your way through, That's usually the fun part, exploring, exploring things. That's fun. Yep. So, okay, guys. Well, I guess everybody's okay. Like I say, it's good to see, hate to hear about Next Level Tech with that strike, but it's good to hear from me. Chet out. Hate to hear about your situation, man. But like I told you before, bro, keep the faith, man. It's good to hear from you too. D. Johnson. Are there any questions, guys? Anything you want to know? Any gaming questions, anything with streaming, anything that I need to know about it? Like I say, because I haven't heard anything new about no devices and stuff or any apps or stuff. I know we can't really talk about that stuff, but I really don't care if we talk about it on my channel. Like I said, I mean, it's all good, but I know some people that are a lot bigger YouTubers than I am, which there's a lot of them in my sector that's a lot bigger than I am. They're kind of reluctant on that, and I do understand because so when you work so hard to build up your channel, and stuff, it makes you kind of nervous, so when they give you strikes and stuff, and that's not good. Like I said, I mean, I got over 500 subscribers, and I'm grateful for all of you guys, so I love each and every one of you guys who subscribe to me, for a guy that really don't know anything, or a guy that just comes on, just wanted to be on YouTube, to have 500 subscribers ain't bad, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Any PS5 info seen? Amazon had a limited supply, I guess. I did not get picked. I didn't know about that. But cancel. I forgot I got one of my tablet. I was turning it into a show, a Echo show, and I named it the A word, the Amazon word. So Tadao, okay. Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't know. I'm sorry you didn't get picked, but I heard something about it briefly. But I did know that the GameStop was had some. The last time I had announced that they had some bundles and stuff. So I don't know if you looked into that, but there may be there may be some good luck coming real soon for those of you that don't have a PS5, because I was hearing, like I said, I'm on a lot of gaming shows and I hear a lot of news and stuff. I think Sony was talking that they're going to really get on the ball with making more PS5s. And the reason why I say that is that because they're officially trying to, now there's going to be a few PS4 games and stuff that are still going to be made, but for the most part, as far as the AAA games and stuff, I think they're getting ready to cut ties with PS4. I would say maybe PS4 will still be relevant, maybe 2023, and maybe even going to 2024. But far as I think, don't quote me, but this is what I heard. I heard that, and I hope it don't get delayed. But I kind of got a feeling in the back of my mind it's going to be delayed because Sony haven't announced it yet. But God of War Ragnarok, So I heard that God of War Ragnarok is going to be the last cross-gen title with PS4 and PS5, far as AAA is concerned, AAA game. So I think God of War Ragnarok is going to be the last game they're going to put on PS4, far as with that. Um, there was another one that was out. I gotta think of it right quick. It'll come to me, but they decided not to. What is it? That new. Where's my phone at? I should have wrote this down before I mentioned it. But anyway, it'll come to me in a minute. But they decided. There's another superhero game that's coming out. Shoot. Let me look it up right quick. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, it is, Michael. I'll come back to what that game in a minute, but let me comment on Michael. Yeah, Mike. Yep. Here we are going into the second year of the PS5, man, and they still hard to get. I mean, it's starting to be a little bit more easier now, and then hopefully, like I was just telling Tadao that Sony's going to get on the ball and start making more. But yeah, still that hard. Yep. But there's some people that got a PS5, like myself, and you know what I'm saying, I was able to get my Xbox Series X a little bit easier than my PS5. Like I said, because I was trying to get one like online. I tried to do all that stuff. I couldn't get one online, so I had to go through a scalper. Which, I mean, I don't want to sound hypocritical, but if you want it bad enough, sometimes we have to do what we got to do. But the price was right and everything. But I tried twice to get it the right way by trying to go online and pay for it and stuff. But every time I would refresh my page, he said this item is no longer available. So I tried it twice. So my wife just so happened to be on Facebook Market and seen one for the price that I was looking for. So we just shot down there and got it. And I've been happy with it. But my Xbox, I pretty much got that close to launch. You know what I'm saying? But you are able to get the Series S. Series S. Now those are real easy to get because I was just in Best Buy about a couple of days ago. They got those on the shelves. So you're able to get the Series S's and the Switch OLEDs. You can get them too. I've seen those kind of out there too. But the PS5, I've seen. Put it like this: I've been to like this one place. Shout out to Game and Pawn. There's a place here called Game and Pawn. Excuse me. I've been out there. That's where I get a lot of my games on discount and stuff. And I've seen like people have brought in a PS5, but then I go back and it's gone. So I've seen them in places like that, but actually like at a Best Buy or a Target or a Myers or Walmart or stuff. They're not out there, guys. They're not there at all. And I feel like until you're able to physically go and get one from those places I just mentioned, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be, hopefully, within the near future, we'll be able to go to like a Target and just get one off the shelf. But yeah, it's still hard, Michael. It's still hard, man. Believe it or not, it's still hard. It's still hard because a lot of people still ain't got one. I know a couple of people, and a couple of friends of mine, my nephews, they don't have one. One of my friends, he's a bona fide gamer. He don't have one. You know what I'm saying? Either one or two things. Either they're hard to get. Well, they're hard to get. We know that. And the people who have them, they want to charge a whole lot for them. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not willing to spend a lot of money for those, which I understand, to go over, because they're already $500. So to spend, I spent $7 for mine, like I'm just going to tell you how much I paid for mine. I paid $7 for mine. And to me, $700 wasn't bad, because I wanted it, you know what I'm saying? So the purchase was good for me. But some people don't have $700 just to give for a gaming console or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Which I understand that. So, that's one of the bad things about the whole situation. But hopefully, like I say, things will get better. You know, where you're able just to walk in. I just wish you can just walk in and just be able just to get one. You know, everybody can just get one. Just walk in and just get one from Best Buy. Walk in and get one from Target. So hopefully we get to that point. But as I was saying, let me see. Let me see here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby formula's hard too. Yep. Let me see. I guess if it's hard as hell to get baby formula, then getting the PS5. Yes, yes. Well, I ain't gonna say that baby formula is a lot harder because, like I say, there are PS5s out there, but it's just like I say, they're not in stores, but you can still get them, but people don't want to pay the prices. So I guess that's what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen, like I said, I've seen one at that pawn place. I've seen one there. And then once they go there, they don't last too long. You know, so they don't last long there. And yeah, this baby formula stuff, I just wish that things would get better with that. Hopefully, they're working on that too. And I think a lot of it. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, I agree. I agree. But no, but here's the thing though, Tadal. This is what was interesting though. I got mine. I got mine's early, but they was wanting $1,000 for them. Like I said, they wanted just like when they first came out. When people, saying this was on the height of it when they was really when they first came out and stuff. People was putting like $1,000 price tag on them, $1,000, and that didn't come with no game or no controller. It just came with just the console. And now that was insane for me. I wasn't gonna pay no $1,000 for just the console and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I told one guy I was speaking with, like I hit him up. I said, okay, you want 1,000? What all they come with? He said just just what you see, the brand new in the box. I say no extra controllers, no games or nothing. He said no. So I said, okay, well, no thanks. So yeah, I tried a few times. Yeah, they wanted not that I wasn't willing to spend $1,000 for it. Now maybe if the bundle, what I'm saying, maybe if they had like a bundle, they gave you maybe 2 games and another controller. Now to me that was worth 1,000, but just to get the console brand new in the box as is, brand new in the box with no extra stuff, $1,000 wasn't worth it because I got over $1,000 into it now. Just bought the games that I bought. I bought an extra controller, the Pulse 3D headset, the charging dock, all that little stuff. I bought a little fan that I gave to my friend. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I've been investing this. I got well over $1,000 into it now. So I wasn't going to spend 1,000 and then buy all that other stuff. But so I was just glad that I was, fortunate to find it at that price. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys say 700 is kind of steep. Yeah, it was, but like I say, so I wanted it, and after trying twice to try it that way, I was like, well, hey, this opportunity. Like I said, my wife was on Facebook and she saw one. I said, well, hit him up. Let's see what he say. He said, okay, meet me. I said, okay, well, let's do it. So, but sometimes you gotta do what you got to do. Yeah. So getting back to, let me find that. Yeah, keep your questions coming. Keep your questions and comments coming. This is good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm still waiting for people to get up. I've only been on for 30 minutes now. 29 minutes and 20 seconds to be exact. Let me see. Yeah, but I had this right on the tip of my tongue too. I hate that. I just need to start writing stuff down because the game's right on the tip of my tongue because I was gonna mention it about what's coming to next gen. Like I said, because they're trying to they're trying to cut ties with PS4 and Xbox One. But don't get me wrong, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One is still relevant, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's still relevant. They're still making games, but as the generation gets more into it, I believe they're going to just start concentrating on newer. You know what I'm saying, for the current gen stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Keep your questions coming, guys. Keep your comments coming. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, how you doing, Shriek and Sharon? How you doing today? Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights. That's it. Gotham Knights. They were going to make it for the PS4 and the Xbox One, but they decided nope. Nope, they just want to make it for the Series X, S, and PS5. So that's what I'm saying. So they're only making it for those. Because some of these developers are saying that those older consoles are holding them back. So they want to make those. You know what I'm saying? Those. So as like I say, as the generation goes more and more and more and more and more, you're going to start seeing them kind of cut ties with PS4 and Xbox One. But like I said, though, you know what I'm saying, they're still going to make, like, every now and then you might see some games. Like I said, there's a few games that's coming out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Callisto Protocol is coming to PS4 or not. I think that just might be a PS5 game, I think. But like I say, though, but there's going to be still some more games that are going to be. I think Stray is coming too next week or something. I think that's going to be on PS4 as well. But like I said, according to what I've heard, that God of War Ragnarok, that's going to be the last AAA game that's going to be cross-gen. So, could be wrong, but that's what I heard. So don't throw your PS4s away so quick. They're still good. They're still good. And like I say, like a lot of games that have come out, like Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, Gran Turismo, all these games are still good games to play. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn? What's going on, my friend? How you been, man? How you been? Good to see you, Brooklyn. Hey, Shriek and Sharon. How you doing today? Yeah, so like I said, guys, those are just one of the things we have to deal with, because I think because of the pandemic, and I think because of some of the other things that's been going on, I think that's what's kind of making things kind of hard, even with gaming systems, baby formula, and things like that, guys. It's just so hard, but I think we're going to be through it. I think as time goes on, we're going to get better with it. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to get better. So, are there any questions? Any gaming questions? Any comments? I'll put the link out. If Brooklyn want to come on, Sharon, you want to come on. If there's anything that these are some of my colleagues, some good friends of mine. They might want to come on and promote something that they got going on. I ain't got nothing going on, guys. I just work. These are great YouTubers and stuff. I'm saying, some good friends of mine that I've met in this sector. Brooklyn Cord Cutters, he's a great YouTuber. You guys know him. He needs no introduction. So, and then of course, Shriek and Sharon, she needs no introduction, And if there's any other YouTubers in here, just grab that link and come on and we can chop it up. If it's something you want to ask me or have any questions or anything like that, yeah, look. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Brooklyn has a lot of good shows and stuff. I'll be listening sometime when I be at work. When I have time, I'll put on my headset and I'll be listening. True Crime Sundays and things like that. So, like I say, guys, a lot of us are doing different things now, in which that's not bad, but it's just unfortunate that we can't do the things that we love no more. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of people like Brooklyn, Sharon, you guys next level that are real talented and good at what they do. As far as with the streaming, with the APKs and and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of unfortunate that we just can't do that no more and stuff. And that, like I say, these guys are a lot bigger than me and stuff. You guys don't want to risk their channels. You know what I'm saying? We work so hard to get to a certain level, and then you start getting these strikes for no reason and stuff. You try to be in the guidelines with them and say, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that, and they still striking you. That's just a load of crap to me. Just a load of crap to me. So, like I said, I just wish it was another platform that we can just go on, that we can just that those guys can showcase their talents and stuff, because there's a lot of talented people on YouTube. And as you can see, guys, I'm trying to keep my head at it. I don't want to see all the cracks and stuff in my chair. I need another computer chair bag, so I think that's what I might go and do. I went out not this past weekend, but the last weekend. Me and my wife went out to try to find me another chair. So so I'm gonna try to find me another. I need one bad. Oh, good question. Good question. Good question. What first person shooters? I play a little. I haven't really been playing a lot of shooters lately. I've been playing like a lot of. I'll tell you what I've been playing. I've been playing Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West. But I did when Halo Infinite came out. I was playing that a little bit. You got Warzone. Okay, what's that one? Sniper Elite 5. That's on Game Pass. I played that. Now that's really, really nice. So I do recommend that. That's free on Game Pass. So guys, if you have Game Pass, check out Sniper Elite 5. But yeah, so that's what I've been playing. Michael, like Doom Eternal is a good one. Let me see, like I said, all the Halos. And I did play Gears 5 a little bit. Hive Busters. Hive Busters looks great, guys. It's an expansion. You know what I'm saying? Like a extra DLC for Gears 5. It looks great on the Series X, guys. If you got a good TV that, with a 2.1 and 4K and all of that, Gears 5 and Hive Busters looks great. And Gears 5, that's on Game Pass. And Hive Busters too. So HIVE Busters, Hive Busters. That's great. So I've been playing those. Yep. So those are some of the first person shooter games that I've been playing. Yeah, that Sniper Elite 5 is dope though, man. It's real nice. A lot different between 4 than it is 5. I think they did a little bit better on this one. So yeah, good question, man. Thanks. Yep. So guys, like I said, guys, if we don't have Game Pass, I highly recommend Game Pass. A lot of people don't like Game Pass because there's not a lot of AAA games out there now. But just keep the faith. Matter of fact, I did want to mention this. I believe we do have a Xbox showcase coming up on Sunday. Xbox showcase coming up tomorrow, guys. I don't know what time it start, but go on YouTube and check. We do have an Xbox. So those of you, there's going to be an Xbox Bethesda showcase on tomorrow. Matter of fact, let me give you the time right quick. I can go on my phone real quick and give you the time and stuff. Let me see. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. Let me see. Xbox. Xbox Bethesda showcase. That is going to be. Let me see. It's going to be Sunday, which is the 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the Xbox Bethesda Game Showcase live stream. So that will be going on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check your times in your regions. Whatever equivalent to 1 o'clock would be the time that you go on. So mine is 1 o'clock here because I'm Eastern Standard. So yep. Okay, thanks, man. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, man. Hope you get all well. It's kind of hard to get a man something that already got everything. So I hope you have a great time, man. You eat some good food and enjoy your family and just enjoy life, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying, happy birthday, and I pray that you have a very prosperous birthday. And you have many, 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 many more, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So happy birthday to you, bro. Birthday to you, man. Yep. So yep. So like I say, guys, the Bethesda showcase is tomorrow at 1 p.m. So go on in there and guys, if you're interested, I hope they show a little bit of Redfall and stuff. I hope they show a little bit of that and that other one. I can never think of that game. Good God Almighty, I can never think of that game. Oh my God, Starfield. So I hope they show that because like the Summer Game Fest was garbage. That was garbage. The only two games that I liked was when they showed Callisto Protocol and they showed the gameplay on Modern Warfare 2. Those were the two games that I did like. Other than that, everything else was crap. But I am curious about the game Stray, about that cat. And if you do have the new PlayStation Plus, I think the premium tiers, the two premium tiers, you would be able to play Stray. You see. Yep. Brooklyn, if you want to put, hey, Sim, how you doing? Brooklyn, if you want to put your Cash App in the chat, you're more than welcome to, bro. So let's, so everybody has to say happy birthday to Brooklyn. So Brooklyn, if you want to put your Cash App in the chat, you're more than welcome, bro. Hey, what's up, Sim? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, like I say, guys, it's just a little morning chopping up, guys. And this is just a free, for all. We're talking about gaming a little bit, stuff. Brooklyn out there celebrating his birthday. Yep. So speaking of Sharon, how you been? Hey, Southern Tech Gal, how you doing today? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Sharon, how you doing today?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I just woke up not too long ago.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
so
Yeah.
so I thought I'd come on for a little bit.
Yeah,
Tell everybody hello in the chat.
I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I was just sitting here, here in my office and stuff. I say, let me just hit up the people right quick. I know people were still probably sleeping and stuff. Anything you got going on that you want to share or talk to the people?
Not too much. Not too much at the moment. I'll just stay tuned. Hopefully, I'll be back to uncheck soon. But not
Okay.
too much at the moment.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Good deal. Okay. Let me see here. Yep. So yeah, Brooklyn, like I say, man, you can put your Cash App in the chat if you like and stuff. And if you guys want to donate to Brooklyn for his birthday, you guys are more than welcome to and everything and stuff. And so like I say, man, I hope you have a great birthday.
Your Cash App and your PayPal. Mm-hmm.
Yep, Cash App and PayPal. Yep, do both. Do both. Yep. So, yep. So like I said, guys, so hopefully the Bethesda Xbox showcase be good. Okay, here's his Cash App, guys. I'm about to keep it up for a couple of minutes. Okay, there it is right there, guys. There it is. So guys, so if you want to donate to Brooklyn, if you want to send him something, there's the Cash App right there, guys. I'll keep it up for a few minutes as I finish this statement. So like I said, the Bethesda Xbox showcase will be tomorrow at 1:00. So make sure everybody tune in. So if you're Xbox fans, if you Bethesda, or like this, if you're just a gamer, period, what I'm saying. So it ought to be interesting to see what games and what Xbox got in the chamber and stuff, far as new games and see what they're going to do with Game Pass. because see their biggest thing is they want to promote Game Pass. Like I tell people, because if you notice, like also I was reading that the newer TVs, the newer I think the 2022 and beyond, they're going to come out with they got linked up with Microsoft, and they're coming out with the app, with the streaming app, the Xbox streaming app where you can just stream your games. You know what I'm saying? You can stream your games without having to use a device. You know what I'm saying? Or a console, I should say. You know what I'm saying? You can just stream right from your TV. You know, just hook up a controller to it, and the app is already going to come in there. So the cloud app, the cloud gaming app for Xbox, the cloud gaming app. So those are going to be on the newer TVs. So that's the thing with Microsoft. They want to promote Game Pass, and they want to promote it to how you know what I'm saying? Like they want to be able to play it on everything, on your TVs, your tablets, your phones, your computers, everything. And then they also talking about, this is still rumored. They're still in production with this, but there's this code name Keystone. Keystone, what Microsoft is doing, code name Keystone, Microsoft Keystone. And what Keystone is supposed to be is that, I don't quote me on this, but this is what they're talking about. I think they pushed it back, but it's called Operation Keystone. And what Keystone is going to be is it's going to be a Microsoft streaming stick, which is going to have Game Pass on it. Now I don't know if they're going to be able to, you know, so I think they're trying to work it to where you can put, you know, so have it like a Fire Stick and things like that. But it's going to be a streaming stick for Microsoft, where you can do all your cloud game and have Game Pass on it and stuff. So that way,
Kind of like the Pringle for the Shield, something similar to the Pringle for the Shield.
right. So that way that you don't really need no console, and that's the way I think Xbox. I think that's going to be the future of gaming, where they're not going to be really going to be doing too many more. Well, obviously they're going to do a PS6 because I heard they're in productions for that, and they may do like, you know, saying things like that. But I think as it grows, maybe not in my lifetime, but maybe, you know, in years to come, I think it's going to be all kind of like set up like a Netflix base, where you just go in, you know what I'm saying, you buy your game and you play it right from your TV. I think they're going to, you know, now I could be wrong, but I think they're going to probably eventually get away from consoles. I think maybe a long time from now, but I think eventually, I think that's the route that they're trying to go to now, where you can just buy your stuff over the cloud or buy it digitally, and that way that they ain't got to worry about keep making these consoles and stuff. As long as you got good Wi-Fi, and I think, you know, people, you know what I'm saying, most people for the most part have good internet. So, but that's just my opinion, and I think, but probably not for a long time though. But eventually, I think that's the route that they're going to be probably want to go to. I think, you know, first convenient wise and stuff. So, but we have to wait and see.
Okay,
Yep.
I have a question. Could you tell me more about Bethesda? You keep saying that it's coming out, but what would I, if I wanted to, if I was interested in watching it, what would I watch Bethesda on? I mean, is it on
Bethesda.
TV? Is it, or what is? Could you
Okay,
just tell me in general more about it?
yeah. Bethesda and Xbox, they're pretty much, Bethesda is a developing company that was bought by Xbox. Bethesda, they produce a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? Bethesda, they're just a developer that was bought with Xbox. Like for example, Bethesda made Ghostwire Tokyo, and Bethesda made Ghostwire Tokyo was one, and Arcane Studios and Bethesda also made Deathloop and stuff. So these are just, he's just a developer and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was bought with Xbox. So the reason why I come in and say Xbox Bethesda Showcase is because they're going to be showing stuff from Xbox, and they're also going to be showing what Bethesda is also doing as far as new games as well. But basically, Bethesda is just a developing gaming company that was bought by Xbox. Okay, did that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yep, yep, yep. So that's what that is. Yep. So basically, I guess Bethesda's going to be showing more games and stuff, more stuff they got in development because there's a lot of games that they have that's in development that we haven't really seen what the Series X can do yet because there's not really no games that has really pushed, in my opinion, the Series X to its limits yet. So that's why I'm looking forward to this showcase is to let us know what games that are coming out maybe next year. We know Redfall and Starfield would be coming out in 2023. So I'm saying so that should be fun. So these are going to be games that are strictly for the Series S and Series X. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what they got. You know what I'm saying, got in their barrel and see what they got going on. So like I say, guys, if you're a fan of that type of stuff, if you're a fan of gaming and stuff, then I definitely set your timer, set your stuff up and watch the Bethesda Xbox showcase. So
What time did you say it'll be again?
it would be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central.
Thank you, thank you. Yep, yep, yep. So, a matter of fact, if you go on YouTube now, you're going to set the reminder. You're going to set the reminder. Yep. Because PlayStation just did a state of play, which wasn't bad. They did it. You know what? I was kind of surprised at PlayStation. They did a state of play, and it wasn't bad. They Street Fighter 6 is coming out. They they talked about that. They're doing a new Resident Evil that would be coming out March 24th of next year. So yeah, so you know what I'm saying. But that's also going to be on Xbox as well, but they just showcased it though. But yep, so PlayStation got some stuff that's coming out too, and I'm hoping that God of War does not get pushed back. But I kind of feel it in the back of my mind. I think God of War Ragnarok is going to be pushed to 2023 because they haven't announced it yet and stuff. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They're saying it's slated to come out this year, but Sony's been real quiet about the release date, and we thought it was going to be released on Summer Game Fest, but they didn't mention nothing about it the Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest was this past Thursday, so they didn't mention nothing about it there. So we're just going to have to wait and see, you know, because Sony has a way of just doing things on their own terms. You know, they want to do it when they want to do it. So it's basically just we got to wait for them to announce it, you know. So we're going to see. You know. So Sharon, has there been anything been kind of interesting in the streaming aspect? Any new devices? Anything you've heard of or anything? Something you want to share with the people or anything like that? As far as you know, something on the streaming aspect. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yes, I heard you.
Okay.
Right now my mind is blank.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to partially wake up.
Oh yeah, I got you. I
Matter of
got
fact, I'm gonna jump in the chat, but I am gonna because there is some interesting things that I have been reading and stuff, and I
you.
am gonna
Okay. Okay. Okay.
is that yeah. But I'm gonna jump in the chat. Give
Okay.
myself
Thank you
time to
very
wake
much.
up
Thank you.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
All right.
So should
Okay.
we stay in tune? So should we just stay in tune on your channel? You let us know what's going on.
Yeah. Yes. Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, sis. I appreciate you. I'll call you later.
Okay then. All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. All right, guys. We're reaching that hour mark. We got like about another 6 minutes. I'll put the link out, the invite again. Let's see. You know what? Let's do it like this. Okay. I want to do something real quick. I want to ask some people if they want to hop on for a second. Hey, Sim, if you're not busy, can you hop on for a couple of minutes? I gotta ask you something. Maybe something you can share with the people for me real quick. And also, Southern Tech, if you're not busy, you know, can you hop on for a second? I want to, ask y'all something. You know what I'm saying? where y'all can hop on the chat real quick if y'all are not busy. Because I wanted to talk to you more about the, since we're talking about gaming and emulation and stuff, I know Sim does a lot of emulation and stuff on his Shield. And I know we went through this before. This is, some of you may be rolling your eyes or turning your lip like, why can't talking about this? We've been doing this on our Shields, emulation on the Shield. Wow, that's old, but there's still some stuff that maybe some people still don't know about. You know what I'm saying, about emulation on the Shield? Because I don't do like my Shield is set up for emulation and stuff. I got all of that stuff, but I think Sim, he does it. So I think that's what he does mostly. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think that's what he does mostly. So Sim, if you can come on for a second, that'd be great. Kind of explain to us about that. Let's see. Okay. Thanks. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, like I say, I know a lot of people are busy with, busy and stuff. I appreciate. Yep. I got you. Southern Tech. Hop on. Yep. I got you. Okay. Hey, what's up, Diggs? What's going on? Yeah, like I say, guys, emulation is great. Especially like if you got like a nice device to play it on and to emulate on. I want a Steam Deck, Brooklyn. That's my next toy. I want a Steam Deck, Brooklyn. I know you've seen them. Not to be confused with a Stream Deck. We got those. I'm talking about the Steam Deck where you can play your handheld. You can play your Steam games on your handheld and stuff on the go. Those are really cool. People are starting to get them. They ordered them last year, but now they're starting to get them now. And I've seen a few people that I'm subscribed to that has. We got one already, Brooklyn. Do you have one? That'd be a good birthday gift for you, Brooklyn. If you ain't got one, I don't know if you already got one or not, but that'd be a great birthday present for you. Okay. Oh, you got. Oh no. You said no, you don't got one. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking into that. My wife just kind of rolled her eyes at me, say, "Man, you finna spend some more money again on that." I said, "You better play it too," but I don't know how long it's gonna take though. You know what I'm saying? Because people was waiting for months and months and months to get that Steam Deck. At first, I was kind of on the fence about it, but I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not get it? So we're gonna see. Uh, okay, Southern Tech. Let me see. My son used to game on the Shield, but now he is straight up. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So does he have the PS5 or the PS4? But like I say, guys, the Shield is still a great device. So some people's talking about the Shield is aging a little bit and stuff. It may be, but far as on streaming and stuff and game and emulation and stuff, guys, it is a great gaming console as well. You know, after all these years, the Shield is still standing, guys. That's my go-to every time I watch TV. My wife, she's even gotten off into it now. She's going back to, what I'm saying, it was kind of funny because her Shield, I gave her my Pringle can Shield, my Pringle can, the little cylinder uh, thing, and so she was it was kind of messing up on her a little bit, so I took it a loose to not took it a loose, but I was fixing it. So I said, well, look, mess with the fire stick a little bit, and she was fumbling around on it. She forgot how to use it. Okay. Cool. He said he got a lot of presents for my drone. I will show them when I. Okay. Have a good vacation, Brooklyn. Okay, happy birthday again. Great. Okay, PS4. Okay, yeah, like I said, the PS4 is still relevant. It's still relevant. Like I said, I got a friend of mine. He games on it every day and loves it. All the games I'm playing on my PS5, he's playing on his PS4. So, yep. So the PS4 is still good. Yep. Okay. So Brooklyn say that he got a lot of press. Okay. Yep. I just read that. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing those, Brooklyn. Yep. All right, guys. We're meeting at hour, so guys, I'm staying for about another couple of minutes. If there's any other questions, you know, basically, guys, like I didn't know how the turnout was going to be. I just wanted to come on and just to see what was up with everybody. Just to see what was going down, and try to keep in touch every now and then. You know what I mean? So I know it's not my birthday, but I'm gonna try to talk, sweet talk to my wife and give me another gaming chair. That's why I ain't showing my camera either. Cause look at all the cracks in it. See that? You see that back? Well, do it like this. I don't know how to do it. My right is my left and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Okay, that's what Brooklyn is saying. I want to. Okay. I want to thank. I want to thank everyone for all cash ups for my birthday. Appreciate everyone. Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Anytime, Brooklyn. Anytime, man. Yep. Tell the wifey I said hello, and tell the family I said hello, and you guys have a great and prosperous day, and enjoy your birthday. Let me see here. Hey, Sim, was you trying to hop on or no? If you can't, so I understand, so I know it's kind of probably late where you are. So if you can't come on, then yeah, I just kind of want you to talk about, if you could talk about a little bit about emulation, because guys, emulation, guys, retro gaming is here to stay. No matter how much we talk about the PS5s and all this new stuff that's coming out with Xbox, Bethesda, the Steam Deck, the Steam Decks and all that stuff, all this new stuff that's coming out, these race tracing and all that stuff, guys. Retro gaming is, the Nintendo Switch and Mario Strikers, all that good stuff and stuff. Retro gaming is here to stay, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be here. Yep. So it's basically just like that old school music. That old school music. It's nothing like those old school music, like the OJs, the Whispers, the Temptations, and all that good stuff. That stuff just gets better with time. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you don't want to hear all that hip hop and stuff, which is nothing wrong with that because I love hip hop. Biggie and Jay-Z is my two favorite rappers. Nas, Pac, all them guys. You know what I'm saying? Some of the newer people too. Like I like all that stuff. I'm a music person, but sometimes you want to just sit back and want to listen to some nice jazz or something like that, or what I'm saying, some OJs or some things like that. So. Oh man, my man, what's going on, bro? Tech reviews, man, good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Man, I don't get to see very much of people no more, man. It's really good to see you. What a pleasant surprise, man. Appreciate it. I don't know if you got time to come on for a minute, Tech Reviews. I'd love to talk to you for a second. Let me send the invite out again. If you want to come on for a second. If you can, I do understand. Oh, yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had to pop in and say hello. Appreciate it, man. If you got a minute, just hop on, man. Promote what you got going on for me. Let the people know what's going on with you, man, including myself, because I've seen you. I know you and your wife got something going on. Oh yeah. Instead of wife, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, man. They will keep us busy, man. They definitely do that. As I was saying, can you hop on for a second just to, if you can, I'm saying if you're not too busy, I'd like to know what's going on with you. Like I say, I've seen you and your wife promoting something. I forgot what it was, so please forgive me. But this was a while ago, so maybe I'm saying like if you got like maybe 5 or 6 minutes to spare, you can hop on and tell us a little bit about what you got going on and stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, you can't. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, put it in the chat then if you could, Tech Reviews, because I would like to know more about what you got going on too. Like if you can't like kind of like put your info in there and let us know what you got going on and things like that. My man, Semi 2 Tech, what's going on, my friend? How's it going, brother? How's it going, man? Enjoyed that. Enjoyed that video, man. You getting that tattoo done, man. That tattoo is sweet, bro. That tattoo is really, really sweet. Okay, here it is right here, guys. Here's his website. I'm about to write that down too. Yeah, I'm good. Look, I'm glad you're doing good, Semi. I'm gonna talk to you in just a second. Let me write this. This website down. Okay. JNBC JNBCBD.com. All right, guys. Let me keep that up for a minute. Okay, they have a CBD business. Okay, so guys, if you'd like to know more of what that is, here's his website. Go in there, check him out. Everybody know Tech Reviews. He's one of our own. You know what I'm saying? So definitely after the stream, I'm gonna go over there and check out and see what he got going on, and hopefully I can purchase something and stuff. See, just go over there and see what he got going on and everything. So yep. So there you go. So I'll keep that up for a minute. Yep. Yep. Semi. Let me see. So yep. So guys, I give people a chance to write that down. Give people a chance to write that down. So this is good that I'm doing this, even though there's only 8 people in here, but there may be people that's watching in the background, and then there may be people that's going to watch the replay. You know what I'm saying? So this is all needed. So yep. So if there's any questions, like just ask. So if you guys want to know what his business is, just ask. He's in the chat now. Terry Roos, he's in the chat. He just couldn't come on, but he is in the chat. So if you guys want to know what his business is, what that's abbreviated as, what's let me see, what is it again? Let me see. You said CBD business. Can you explain what that is in the chat if you could? Tech Reviews a little bit. I know the website will probably explain it, but what I'm saying, kind of give us what that means. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this here. Let me see. All right. Hey, Simi, if you want to come on, bro, here's the thing, man. So I don't know if you're able to come on either. So I know I'm catching everybody on the morning time, catching everybody off guard. But there you go, Simi, man. You're more than welcome to come on and promote what you got going on. If you got something that you want to share with the people, as far as on streaming, gaming, anything that you got going in the pipelines or whatever, just come on and let us know if you have time. Promote your website. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, it's a wellness product. People think it's marijuana, but it's legal. Hemp-based products. Okay, cool. So there you go, guys. There you go.
What up? What
Hey,
up? What up?
what up, bro? What's good with you, man?
Man, just taking one day at a time. That's it.
All
Enjoy
right.
life.
Oh yeah, appreciate you, man. Yep. So is help me with all kinds of stuff. Okay. Okay. Aches, pains, and anxiety, etc. So that's sorry about that, guys. It's my Ring doorbell. That thing been going off like crazy.
Stop buying stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? Yep. So like he said that he says like marijuana, but it's legal. So
Hmm.
so if you got like aches and pains and stuff, and just go over to his website and check it out. Once again, I'll put his website up there again. Let me find it right here. So just go over there to his website and check out some of the products that he has. I'm sure you may find something. Like I say, after the stream, I'm gonna go over there and look and see if it's something I like. If my wife wants something, or we
And
go.
like you said, it doesn't get you high. It
Right,
just
exactly. Well, guys, I'm gonna yield the floor for a second. I'm gonna let Simi do his thing. I'm gonna let Simi talk to us for a minute, explain what he got going on, and anything he want to promote, anything that he wants to tell us.
Shit, there ain't nothing to talk about, man. YouTube is just a bitch.
Man, you heard about that shit that happened to Next Level Tech, didn't you?
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
He was in here earlier, man. Yeah. He was in the earlier when I first came on, man. He said, man, he said he got a strike, bro. He said he got a strike. He don't even do videos no more, man. I'm like, what the heck?
I mean, a lot of people are not coming back, man. They're just tired of the YouTube bullshit
Yeah,
about
yeah,
with all this strikes here, there. You can't do nothing. You can't speak your mind anymore. So they're just like, I'm done. Like a lot of people are not coming back. Like this morning, I actually was in the Google Meets with Sim and a bunch of other people in there. We are
hmm
just talking. We were talking about that. It's like it's a pain, bro. It's just you can't do nothing on YouTube anymore. A lot of people left and never came back because YouTube is just too strict.
right. And then like people don't want to, like I was telling people earlier, you don't want to risk losing your channel like yourself. You got over 10,000 subscribers, I
Mm.
believe. And
No, I used to, but ever since with
did
the
you?
whole YouTube stuff, it went down to 8,400.
Oh, 80, okay. You got 84. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you got over 8,400 subscribers, 8,400 subscribers. So for you to
yeah,
work that hard, people can't afford to get strikes, and
yeah.
that shit is just crazy. Like I was saying to the people earlier, that I just wish it was another platform that would give YouTube a run for their money
No,
because
but the thing though, here's the thing, and me and Sim talk about it this morning, is there is other platform up there that will pay
okay,
you even to do videos. But the thing is, a lot of people are not gonna switch over because it's an inconvenient. You got all your stuff that you watch is on YouTube, and then just to watch one person, you're gonna switch over to another platform just to watch them. They don't want the inconvenience of that, so
got you.
they're not gonna do that. Or like most of their stuff, their mindset is YouTube. I want to find something. I go on YouTube and learn how to do it. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna go on Rumble and learn how to do it." Oh, I'm gonna go to Odyssey and learn how to do it. And a perfect example is look at Core Cutter Dad. Everybody know who he is. He was the biggest IPTV person reviewer out there for a while. He was even doing more reviews than I was, and he had over 11,000 subscribers on YouTube. He got his channel knocked down 3 times. So what he did is went over to Rumble, started making videos on Rumble. But look how many subscribers he has in Rumble, only 200. So it's a lot of people that are not willing to switch over and make that transition to Rumble and say, screw YouTube, I'm gonna just concentrate on Rumble. It's not as easy as people want to believe, even for no name known people.
Right. Because like I say, because you're right. Because YouTube has been established for so long, and
Exactly.
that's people's go-to. I mean, that's just pretty much like, like, okay, I need to know how to put on a tie or tie a tie. Go to YouTube. Need to do this. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. So that's the first thing people think. Because I don't watch videos. Go to YouTube.
Yeah, and look how well, every time someone says, "How do you learn that?" YouTube University. People already label YouTube that way. YouTube is a university to learn stuff. You
Yep.
don't hear like, "Oh, I'm Rumble University" or Odyssey University. You don't hear that. You hear YouTube University. So that's
Yes.
the thing.
Yes. Yep. That's true.
So
That's
to
true.
get people off of YouTube, it's almost nearly impossible to do.
Impossible. I agree. I agree. I agree. But it's pretty genius how you do yours though. How you make the announcement and then you send people over to your
You know what?
website.
And a lot of people say, "Oh, that's a good idea," but here's the thing: that still doesn't work as well as people think it does. Because I track the traffic that comes into my webpage, I and I don't get all that traffic coming to my webpage as I want it to be. Like every time I did an IPT review, I get thousands of views on that one video
Wow.
on YouTube. I used to get thousands of views on just one video on YouTube. So a lot of people are like, okay, he's reputable. He can get people to come subscribe. But then and when YouTube started doing all that rules and changing all that stuff, I try to do that. Like people go to my you want to see the full video, go watch me on here. The conversion rate is not as high as people think it would be.
Right.
I'll get less than 100 views on my website on that one video. So it's not as
Easy.
convertible as people
Right.
think it is.
Yeah. and that's the bad thing. Like I was saying before, because you got people like yourself and others that are real talented
Mm-hmm.
and do what they love to do. And streaming. We all like basically like like before I actually got into the stream, I used to watch you and other people, and you guys
Mm-hmm.
have been around for a lot of years and stuff. That was your first love and stuff, and
Yeah.
and stuff. So for take that away from people, it's like, man, it kind of sucks, because that's the kind of stuff that we like to do to showcase our talents and stuff.
And yeah, I mean, YouTube was it gave me a platform to meet you. And like I was telling Sim this morning when we were in the group Google Meets, it's like I do YouTube because it's fun and I get to meet different new people. I got to meet you. I got to meet a bunch of other people in real life and online, and I have established a relationship with all of you, and it's fun. You get to meet
Yes,
different people. But
yes,
now, like we came together because of the streaming community. Now that's gone. A lot of people are just disappearing, and there's really no other way to communicate with them. Unlike me and you have each other's phone number. If I want to call you, I can say, "Hey, Ken, what's up? What you doing?" Blah blah
right,
blah.
yep, yep, yep,
Or have you, as you done to me, you call me, hey, what you heard about this? I'm like, oh yeah, and we'll sit down and talk about it, and we'll sit there and be
right,
like,
right,
oh, okay, this is what's going on, this is what I
yep, yep,
feel, we
yep,
talk about it. I
yep.
can't do that with everybody. I'm not gonna have over 8,000 numbers in my phone to call.
Right,
No,
right, right,
I
right,
have a few
right.
selected people that I contact off of
Yep,
YouTube.
yep, yep.
But now we can't even do that. Like I was telling Sim, I was like, it's hard to try to convert my channel to something else because I don't know what's gonna pop off. Because if I do something, if something that's popping off, I start doing, I'm not gonna get to the attraction right away until I build my platform up from that genre.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then if I don't see something within like a month or two is actually getting engagement, I'm gonna leave that thing. I'm gonna leave that part of the section untouched because I'm like, okay, it's not doing anything for me. I'm gonna move on. But in the reality, that could work if I spend enough time. But am I willing to take that risk, waste another year to try to see if this one niche will work? That's the thing. I
Right,
it's
right.
YouTube is such, and then again, YouTube is all it screwed a lot of people up.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, so it's just so unfortunate, because and here's the thing that I find interesting about the whole thing is that now that YouTube has pretty much stopped it, there's a lot more hungrier people that wants to get into the streaming aspect. You know what I'm saying? Same like I'm sure you've heard of that. Like people want to know now, where can I go to learn this, or how to cut the cord, or how do I learn, or what's these apps and what's that now? You know what I'm saying, so it's like the timing couldn't be no worse perfect. You know what I'm saying?
And and it's just not YouTube either because now you would know this too. If you try to look for a new app, there isn't that many new apps anymore. You're still using those same old apps that are still working to this day, and
Yep,
hopefully they stick around
yep.
because a lot of stuff are not new stuff is not coming out. And me and Sim were talking about this morning that
And I wonder why.
a lot more people are getting into back into the K word again, which
Really?
yeah, a lot more people are
Wait, wait,
getting
wait,
back
wait,
into
wait.
that.
Say that one more time. Say that again. Say that one more time.
A lot more people are getting back into the K word. I'm not gonna say it because that's a big red flag for YouTube, but
Wow.
they're getting back into it. Like a lot more. Like they were telling me because I haven't been in the whole environment of K in a long time, so
Uh,
I don't know what's popular. But they've been telling me a lot more stuff, new stuff, are been coming out there in the
wow.
K world. So I was like, oh wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot more people are getting because apps are not coming out anymore. You can't get apps anymore. You really can't. Any new ones, at least. We're all still using the same ones that we've been using for a long time. Everybody's go-to just went down. Well, it's still running until it runs out.
You can
The
go on them
cinema.
sets, Sammy. I don't mind. You sit on my channel. I don't mind.
Okay. No, I'm just saying because I don't want YouTube to flag you. But the Cinema HD,
Uh,
bro, that was my go-to. That was everybody's go-to. And now they're getting the cease and desist order. A lot of people say, "Oh, it still works." Yeah, it's working right now until all the links are done. But a lot of people I've been talking to, like, yeah, I've noticed that a lot less links are available now. for cinema, and it's gonna keep going down, down until it's completely dead. They're not updating it.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, the
Yep,
whole
because there
the whole
hasn't been
stream.
no new updates on it for a
Yeah,
while.
there is no. They said they're not gonna do any more new updates because of the cease and desist order. They can't do anything. They have to just let it run out.
So it could just be like, yeah, people say, well, it's still, yeah, yeah, it's still running for the time being, but it's just going to eventually fade on away,
Yeah,
you know, you know, because we still got what Nova TV, still got a couple of other things,
I didn't even know Nova was still working. Honestly, I
yeah,
didn't even know that.
you have Nova, you have Nova still working. You got
I
BT,
use That's what I use. I use BTV.
BTV, you got
Hmm.
that, and then you have uh, uh, Films Plus.
Uh-huh. But see, you know what? I barely use those. The only time I ever really use those is when I need to, if I miss a TV show on TV, I'm like, oh, you
Hmm.
know what? Let me go watch it if I miss it.
Right.
Because
Yep.
mostly I depend on my Plex. That's what I depend on.
Hmm.
My Plex is my go-to.
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
watch a movie, I know I have it because I'm always online searching for the
Yeah.
new stuff that
Yeah.
comes out.
Yep. Yeah,
And
that's
as
why I
soon as
tell people Plex, start a Plex. People have been saying that even while we were, able to say what we could say. People were
yeah,
already saying that, because we don't know how long this was going to be able to be. We're going to, eventually this might come to an end. So start a Plex, start a Plex, start a Plex.
and look, and that's true. Look at what Sobro just said. He's right. A lot of apps have gone taken away, so now they're private ones that only a few selected have access to, and that's true.
Yep. Yep. Correct. Yep. Correct. Yep.
Like
Yep.
when YouTube first started cracking down so many years ago on Cody and on apps,
Hmm.
people were creating apps just for their family and friends.
Wow.
That's it. But that's just the way of life, man. When it comes to the streaming community,
But do you think, Simi, in your, what I'm saying, in your opinion, that you think that it's gonna? I think that it's not going to be stopped. I think they're going to try to control it, but I don't think they're ever going to be able to stop streaming. I don't think.
no, they can't. They won't be able to, because let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to the beginning before internet. How did we get free live TV, free pay-per-view movies?
Yep. Yep.
Scramble boxes.
Yep.
After scramble boxes, that got taken down. They kept shutting it down, burning them, whatever. What came next? The freaking direct TV cards, reprogramming the cards.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And after that got completely shut down, what did everybody started going to? Apps and IPTV.
And burning movies and DVDs and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's a trend. This is not all new. This has been going on since the 80s. Because in the 80s, it was all about getting bootleg movies on the street for $5. So you could watch a movie theater movie at your home with somebody recording it for you for $5.
Yep.
So this has been going on since the 80s until where are we now? 2022. So
2022.
so we're talking about over 40 years of copyright stuff.
Yep. Right. 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 Yep. 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 Yep.
So if people think this is gonna go away anytime soon, no. They could try to control it as much as possible, but
But
they ain't going nowhere.
right. Thanks, Sammy. I was saying the same thing. It's pretty much how they try to control. Like, I don't want to say it like this, but I'm just going to say it. About the drug game. They can control it,
Exactly.
but it's never going to stop. Yeah,
Exactly.
you might get thrown in jail. Some people might get. You might slow it down, but it's never going to stop because for every
Absolutely
one
not.
app that go down, there's going to be two or three that's going to go up. And stuff. And yeah. Hey, what's up, streaming wizard? Hey, Pen. What's going on, Ronster? If you
Hey,
just
what's up,
want
everybody?
to check the link out. Yep. So yeah, Simi, you're right. And so yeah, but Plex, like I say, guys, Plex is the way to go. Plex, because like I say, like my wife, she uses this app called Wade,
Hmm.
WEYD. But you have to have the bread service to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called Wade. Yep. So you look it up. I'll type the name of it, and I don't mind. Wade. So type that in like that. You look that up, do some research on that, and then what I'm saying, you hook it up. I think you have to pay for the app, but I think it's like what $10 or something like
Oh,
that
that's
for
not
the
bad.
year. Something like that, not bad. But the only way that it works is you have to, so you have to set it up obviously, and then you
Hmm.
have to have have a bridge service because it only works with premium links.
Oh, okay, okay. No, but that's because I already have the bridge, so something
Yep,
like
yep,
that.
yeah. Most of us got rid of the bridge, so that's just another option that we can use. You know what I'm saying? Other than your Plex.
Yeah. And also, since we're touching Plex now, like, all right, so people say, oh, I don't want to use Plex now. There's many ways to get movies on your TV without using Plex. Plex is
Yep.
just, to me, Plex is the easiest way to do it. It is really easy.
Yes.
People have like Brooklyn Cord Cutters. He has a NAS system that works great. I
Yep.
love that. In fact, but that's something that it depends on what your budget is. Because you start Plex, it's gonna get pricey after you buy the hardware and stuff. But then you got the Plex, you have the NAS system like Brooklyn's. Where you see, if anybody watches live shows, you see he has a big NAS server. He,
Yes.
he
Yes.
has about, I think he has like 8 hard drives of NAS
Woo,
servers.
woo.
Yeah, he has a lot, and he has a lot of. But again, he told me before, like he has a lot of music, a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. He has a lot of stuff in there. But that's another way to do it. And then there's another way you could do it also is you could buy a portable hotspot that you create a portable NAS with you, which he's talked
Oh,
about
wow,
before.
wow.
That's another way. There's many ways to get movies on your TV, on your phone and stuff.
Okay, what you think
To
about
me,
this right here, Simi? What Streaming Wizard just said.
I used Plex for 2 years and I went back to KOD because I was having issues with the Plex server. And but yeah, I mean, again, it's personal preference.
Hmm.
And he's right. A lot of people don't know how to use Plex properly. I've learned enough where I know how to use it properly for
Yeah,
myself.
same here. Same here.
It's like it's everybody's whatever they prefer. And look, that's a perfect example. I just talked about it earlier. How everybody was going back to KOD.
Hmm.
And look, Streaming Brits just went back to. He just admitted it. He went back to KOD
Hmm.
because there's nothing out there anymore.
You know what? And then actually, like I say, people that know me, they know that I'm not really well. Like I was not really a Cody guy. Like I respect Cody. I got Cody
Hmm.
on my device. I never really Cody. But actually, one day I was just sitting here in my on my lab, my office, or whatever, and
Hmm.
so I was on my shield. I said, let me go into Cody. And you know what, Simi? To my surprise, I had to rush out and go tell my wife. I'm like, you know what? If a person, now listen to me good, guys.
Hmm.
If a person really took the time and really dissected Cody, you don't need nothing else.
You're
If
right.
if you catch,
Absolutely right.
you don't need
Absolutely.
anything else, guys. I'm talking about for your TV, for your movies, anything, guys.
Yeah.
If you really knew how to do Cody good, you don't need nothing else. Am I right or wrong, Sammy?
You're right. And that's the thing. People are scared with Cody because Cody is not just install it and that's it and you're ready to
You have
go.
to work with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to add repositories. You got to add all these
Hmm. Hmm.
add-on repos and all this stuff you have to add to it to make it work the way you want it. But it's like taking 20 apps and putting it into one app. That's how Cody is. So it's oh, see, Ronster corrected me. Brooklyn has 10 hard drives or 10 terabyte hard drives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah, got a lot of content, and
yeah.
that's the thing. So you want to prepare yourself. Like now, see, so like now that you see how things are now. So like what Simi is saying is that Plex is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Because
For
you have
me, for
that.
me. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's the way to go for everybody because everybody is different. How, yeah, like Wizard said, Streaming Wizard just said, he goes, he
Mhm.
prefers Cody over Plex, and that's his personal preference. What's up, Ronster?
What's up, Monster?
Good morning, fellas. How you guys doing?
We're doing
Doing
pretty
pretty
good.
good. Doing
Can't
pretty
complain.
good. Doing pretty good, and you? What's up,
Hey,
Monster?
um,
Sure.
I, I,
You echo on a roster. Can you turn off your turn off your YouTube? Turn off your YouTube.
Yeah, we have an
yeah,
echo. Is that your? That's a NAS system, right, Ronster?
Yeah, mute your YouTube, Monster. Amelia, meet your YouTube roster.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Yeah, I said that like about a minute ago. It's
I
Apple.
know.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
I said that like about a minute ago. It's
I
Apple.
know.
There we go.
All
Okay,
right,
yeah,
there we
there we
go.
go.
There
There we
we
go.
go.
There we go. There we go.
You guys were talking about the
The
four NAS.
NAS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he has back
like
there, right
these,
there. Look at it. Yeah,
like them.
yeah,
I have the same thing that Brooklyn has.
there.
It's the four
Okay.
NAS Western Digital NAS boxes. They're in each box. They're 10 terabyte hard drives. So four in each box.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, and that gets pricey. That's the only reason I haven't pulled the trigger on that. Because first you got to buy the NAS system itself,
You got
and
about
then
a yeah.
you got to buy the hard drives. And each hard drive is not cheap like a regular hard drive. They're meant for NAS.
Yeah, the red. I think they red something. Red
Yeah,
Wolf,
the red ones, the Western Digital Reds.
Iron
Yeah.
Wolf, Red Wolf, or something like that, right?
No, that's for Seagate. They call them Iron Wolves.
Iron Wolves, yeah. Iron Wolves, yeah.
Yeah, but Western Digital calls them red drives.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have. It's four 10 terabyte Western Digital Red.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, and the reason why the red ones are meant for NAS is because since the NAS is constantly running, it's meant for a longer lifespan.
Correct. 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 Yep. So yeah. So finish telling us, Simi. Finish telling us about. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, Simi. Let me ask you this, and
Yeah.
also Monster too. Okay. So right now, say you have a person like so for those of the viewers that are watching and stuff. Um, Now that the way YouTube is going now, as far as what we just discussed about, you can't show this, you can't show that.
Uh,
So, what would you say to a person who say, "Oh man, like I'm this close to, I'm this close to going back to cable, but I don't want to do that. So please help me because I'm this close because I can't."
No,
So, what would you recommend?
I'm like, I would actually tell them like, look into the coding and see how that works for you. If you could, I'll try to teach them a few things here and there.
Okay.
Again, I haven't touched coding. I haven't touched coding. Oof, God knows how long I haven't touched it really.
Yeah, man, I had to go back to it a little bit, man. I went into it, man. I dissected it.
Because again, because at the end of the day, me, I'm more of a Plex person because all my stuff is on Plex, so I don't need a lot of apps. The only time I ever use one of those apps or any available apps is when I miss a TV show and I'm like, oh, I want to watch it. If I don't want to watch it on my computer on one of the websites, I just go on one of the apps and watch it. But I
Yeah,
like I was telling Sim this morning, like I barely use any services anymore. That's with IPTV. That's with freaking any apps like BTV and stuff like that because I have all my stuff offline. I really don't need it as much. The only time I ever use any other premium services is when I want to watch a main event like a UFC fight, a boxing event, something like that. Because a lot of stuff that I watch is on local TV, so I have my little antenna there. I don't really
yeah,
need anything else.
yeah. Yeah, that's another good option too. When you watch your locals too, the HD home run is good too.
I gotta get into that one. I still haven't got
HD,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
get HD home run. Yeah, that's good too. HD home run. Just hook it up. Watch all your digital, and watch all your local channels and all of that stuff. Yep, HD home run. Yep.
Yeah, so
So there's ways. So there's ways. We can, like Simi say, that's what works with him. And then Streaming Wizard say that he went back to Cody, and then you see what Ronster working with. And then, like I say, I'm a Plex guy. Like I said, I got Plex.
and also look at how Brooklyn does his stuff sometimes. He's done shows on this before, and I like it. Like he'll have portable hotspots with hard drives connected. Like so, you have your media stuff on the go.
On the go, yes, 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 yes. And that's key. Yeah, you have to have your portable stuff on the go. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
and you can use that at home. You could just leave it plugged in and have used it at home as well too.
Yep, yep.
It's like there's not just Plex. It's not just premium services and not just apps. There's other ways of watching stuff.
Correct.
um,
Without having to go back to cable, without having to go
Yeah.
back to cable, yeah. Because basically, I'm gonna say it like this: if you have internet, guys, there's ways to get around a lot of stuff. There's ways you can
Absolutely.
watch stuff with internet. I'm telling you that also there's free M3Us you can put in VLC.
Yeah, but see those free or the free ones are they go down so fast because so
Yeah,
many
yeah,
people
they do.
use it.
Yeah, they do.
I don't even bother with them anymore.
Yeah, they do. Yep, yeah, they do. Like I say, you can. Let me see. Yep, personal
It
preference.
is. At the end, it's all about personal preference. Will you feel comfortable using?
Hmm.
Because Brooklyn have said it many times because he likes to do his things his way. He doesn't like using Plex anymore. He doesn't like using the Kodi thing anymore. He has his own way of loading his movies, all his content. He has his own NAS servers, and he likes doing it that way.
Yep,
I I personally like using my Plex. That's just me.
yep,
Everybody has their preference.
yep.
Everybody has a
Yeah,
preference.
I like Plex. I like Plex myself. I'm more of a Plex
To
person.
me, because Plex, when you first start with Plex, it is a little confusing. People like when I first tried Plex for the first time, it was a little
True.
confusing. I gave up on it. I was like, I'm not doing this shit.
I
Fuck
did too.
this.
I gave up
Screw
on
this.
it. Yeah,
Screw this.
to it.
And
Yeah,
then eventually, when everything started going down again, I was like, you know what? Let me get into it and see what I can work with this. And then when I got into it again, I understood it better. I'm like, oh, so that's is how this
yep,
works. This is what I got to do. Okay. And now I have it all figured out. Like
yep,
once you have the first part figured out, to keep up with Plex is very simple.
yep. Same story with me, yeah. Because when I first messed with it, I didn't know what I was doing, and I'm like, let me revisit this back. And then when I revisited back, I never forget when I did one of my first TV shows. I ran out of my room and stuff. I told my wife, I'm like, look what I did,
it
and stuff. Yep. So yeah, like I say, Plex, like I said, there is kind of like a learning curve with Plex.
is definitely, definitely it is.
There's a learning curve with Plex, but once you get into it, once you get it, then you got it. Some people like to start off with the hard drives. You know what I'm saying? The hard drives, get the hard drives going. But that, like you say, so anything that you do is going to require some kind of money.
Yeah, like when I started out, Western Digital used to make these TV boxes that you
Uh,
could plug up your hard drive, and then
yep,
the box itself connects to your TV through a HDMI cable. That's how I started off, downloading my stuff on a hard drive, and then connecting my hard drive to that box, and the box connects to my TV, and
yep.
the box had a remote that I could. It had an interface that I could switch through movies.
Hmm.
It just made it easier because a lot of these TVs you can hook up your hard drive directly into the TV, but
Yep, sure can. Sure
they can
can.
only hold up like some of these TVs can only read up to 1 terabyte or maybe two
Yep,
terabytes if you're lucky. But
yep.
anything more than that, it's not gonna work. So with these boxes, I was able to see up to 8 terabytes, I think, or 4 terabytes of content hard drives. So that worked for me. And then when I passed that, that's when I got into the Kodi, and then I used Kodi with my hard drive, which was a good thing. That's the real purpose of Kodi is you're taking your content off your drive and put it into Kodi, and they actually able to display it. That's the original way of Kodi. But then people figure out how to go through it, how to bypass all that stuff, and put their own sources in there.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that's when like the big brother is like, no, 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 that's not allowed.
Hmm. Yep, exactly. So Simi, have you got into MB any or no?
No, I never tried it. I heard it's the same thing like Plex, but like it has a different interface. But I never really tried it. Like I'm happy with my Plex. I might one day test it out and see if I feel that one's better. But I think I like a MB is not as wide open as Plex, in my opinion. That's the reason I haven't done the
Yeah,
switch
correct. Yeah.
because on my TV it has a built-in Plex app in there. On all my TV, all smart TVs has built-in Plex.
Yep.
That's what makes it so much harder to say, FMB. I don't want to use MB. But if you have a TV, if you have an Android box on any of your TVs, and I'm not just saying Android box, I'm just saying overall any streaming box,
Yeah.
you can
Yep.
add MB on there. But I just like the ability not to have need a box for my TV. If it's a smart TV, I could just watch all my content on there while having to have a box.
Yep. And And another good thing about Plex is you control your Plex. You can determine what you
Yeah.
want to put in it and what you don't want to put in it.
Hmm.
I mean, like prime example, my wife, she was looking for something. She likes that. She likes that guy. Real Time with Bill Maher.
Okay, okay,
She's
okay,
a
yeah.
huge fan of that. She loves that. You know, it's political and stuff. She loves that. So she say, "Can you get me season so and so so and so?" You know. So I went in there, put it in there for her. She watched it. I took it out. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. You know, then you have to worry about links. You don't have to worry about waiting and then it buffer. You know, it's just one click
Yeah.
and all that good stuff. So, yep. So Plex, yeah, Plex is real good. Yep. There is speaking of Plex, there is a movie that I do want you guys to get. It's an indie movie, but it does have English subtitles in it. It's
Hmm.
called RRR.
Hmm.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix too, but it's really Plex worthy too. Put it in your Plex too.
You know what movie is good that I actually watched the other day? It's a brand new Plex movie. It's with Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah,
Hustle.
Hustle. Yes, Hustle was
If
good.
you're if anybody that's a basketball fan, you're gonna
Yes,
enjoy that movie. That
Hustle
movie.
was tight.
Oh
Hustle
my
was
God.
good.
I'm not a big sports guy, but I saw that movie. I was like, holy shit, this movie was the best movie I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, yeah. So, bro, it's Hindi, but it's English as well. But it's so see, it's basically like this. It's part Hindi, but the Hindi parts have English subtitles, and there's English speaking in it as well. But the movie is just so action packed to where that it's not even So you know how you watch the karate movies and stuff. You don't
Hmm.
watch it for the dialogue. You watch it for the action. So
Absolutely.
so it's kind of how this movie is too. But unlike the karate movies, this has English in it as well. But it's on Netflix. It's called RRR, and it's great. My wife watched it, but the only caveat is it's 3 hours long. But the movie is so. But the movie is just so action packed. You forget that the 3 hours is past.
Yeah.
There's three parts to it. Yes, yes. But all three parts are shown in the movie. I believe my wife watched it. You know what I'm saying? We watched. Actually, I started watching it with her, but then I had to do some stuff in here in the office. But she said that it was all three parts was in the same movie. Like the movie was 3 hours long. Yeah, it's called RRR. So yeah, anybody want to check that out?
And a perfect example for something like that is, like I watched the movie It Man. That's all in Mandarin or Cantonese. I don't know which one they
Uh huh.
use, but you watch it because of the action.
Yep.
Do you
That's the
have
question
it
you
Plex?
sent me.
Oh, I have 14 terabytes. I have a 14 terabyte hard drive for all my Plex. Yeah, and I don't use it all. I bought that big of a hard drive because for future, like if I need more to add more stuff on there, I don't put TV shows on my Plex. I only put movies because TV shows I don't rewatch a bunch of TV shows like that. There's a couple that I do rewatch. Like one of my favorite TV shows to watch is that 70s show, and
Yes. Yes.
I can watch that all. Even my wife likes that show.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
and my wife would sit there and watch the whole series all over again from the beginning and keep watching it.
Oh, okay. He said no, like a TV. Oh yeah, 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 like a TV series. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna tell you what my opinion is. I would think. Now, this is just me.
Hmm.
I would say get the Ring doorbell first.
Hmm. Yeah, it's actually a good it's a good thing. Ring doorbell is really good. I like it.
Doorbell is good, yes, because I got one on my front. Well, actually, my wife loves those things because we couldn't get our one to work. She was on the phone with the Ring people, man. She was persistent, seeming to get that joker back to working, man. You just got on her phone. Yeah, so I do recommend getting the Ring doorbell first, so bro, because you can have it to where it gets, so you can set up perimeters where you can have the camera zero in on one part of your house or have it do, switch the cameras and go different areas. You can watch it from your phone. You can access it by one of the show, Echo Show,
Hmm.
all that stuff. Yeah, so it's real nice. So that's what I recommend you get first. Is that you know,
Yeah, it's the easiest one to use too.
yes, yes. As far as more user friendly too, yep, I agree.
What's
Yep.
up, Donald D Nice?
What's going on, Donald? What's going on, Donald? But yeah, yep. So like I say that, so Plex is something, like I say, guys, like I've been saying it, Brooklyn been saying it, Simi been saying it. It's all about your preference or what you like.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Still, guys, we've been preaching the same sermon even back when things were good. It's all comes even now that things aren't the best now with YouTube and what we do, it still comes down to preference. It still comes down on budget. It comes down to preference and what you
Yeah,
like. Like I said, some people like went back to Cody. You know, um, then you got Plex. Some people like Envy. People got Nazes. And stuff like
yeah.
that. So it's just the key thing is that you're able to watch your content and enjoy what you're watching and things like that. So I know some people they got all of them like Disney Plus, BT,
You know
Netflix.
what? And with that, people buying all the subscriptions, they're paying just as much as cable.
Think
Cause
so?
I think, I mean, maybe a little bit less, but if you buy, oh, look how many subscriptions are
Okay,
there.
let's dissect this for a minute, Simi. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so I guess yeah, because like if you get
If you get them all, let's say you get them all.
now, the reason why I'm saying it like that is because a person tried to debate with me. They were like, "Well, Ken, well, if you buy all of those, that still won't be as much as cable." And I say, well, I beg to differ a little bit because I think if you buy all of them, like every one, like
Yeah.
Grandma
Okay.
Plus and stuff. Go ahead, Simi. Go ahead.
I would say if it's not like it's not like cable, but you could get pretty damn close to it. And it also depends what kind of cable package you're buying. It all
Interesting,
depends. Because it
interesting.
all depends. Okay, so let's say you're a sports guy, you're gonna get the NFL package, you're gonna get the NBA package, and depending which other sports you like to watch, you like to watch movies, you're gonna get the Showtime, you're gonna get HBO, all the premium channels. You're gonna spend like over $300 a month on cable. That's just on cable. Now you take the streaming services. Stars has his own app. You're paying what, $10? I'm just gonna say $10 for everything. Streaming services for HBO, streaming services for Stars. You got the NBA League Pass you can get on the app. You got NFL Red Zone that you can get on the app as well. And then you got your Netflix, you got your Hulu, you got you got all this stuff. It can
YouTube
act.
TV, which is expensive,
Oh my god, I think I remember when they first came
man.
out. When
The
they first came out, they were like $30 a month. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's a great price."
hell,
But look at them now,
yo,
$80 a month.
$80 a month, $80 a month. Yes, sir.
That's a third of your freaking cable.
Yep, sure is. So take that. So let's just use that. Now that's just one app.
Yeah,
YouTube TV is just one app. Now
yeah,
you have Disney. Disney's kind of going up on their price a little bit too. If you
yep.
notice,
Netflix also.
Netflix is also right, so they're rising up. And then Then you got Peacock.
Paramount,
Well, Peacock
Peacock.
has some free stuff, but they have a paid tier too. Am I right, Simi? They have a
Yes,
paid
they
one
do.
next to right.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
So if people say, "Oh, I'll just get all the apps and forget
so
cable,"
might as well.
it's not always gonna work that way. It's not always gonna work
That's
for the
correct.
best for
That's
you.
correct.
The only benefit you get from getting all those apps instead of cable is the quality of the videos.
Correct. Correct.
That's the only thing. And to me, the quality of the videos is not that very important to me. My my place, I can do whatever I want with it. I
Yep.
can have whatever I want. I don't really care about the quality. If I can watch it clearly and it's decent, I'm good. Now,
Okay. Let's see what
don't
Turbo said. Let's see
yeah.
what Turbo said. Okay.
Well, take an investment on content, but you always reload your content in your device. Well, my takes will invest to your home content. You can always reload your content in the way it feels. That's true.
Yep. True. True. Yep.
Yeah.
True.
And that's a good, another good thing is like people like, oh, how do I get started here? Also, it also depends, not just personal preference. It also depends what's your budget like. Because to duplex, there's many ways to duplex. There's so many different ways, and just like envy is the same thing. Because with Plex, you could use a Raspberry Pi to start your Plex.
Yep.
You could use it off your computer. You could use it off your laptop.
Yep.
You could use it different. There's many different ways. You could use NAS service if you want to start your Plex. Like
Yep.
when I first started my Plex, I started with my computer. I just hooked up my hard drive to my computer and you ran my computer. But I found out my computer runs very heavy when I'm running Plex, so I found alternative. See, me spending on my Plex is not cheap. I mean, it's cheaper than doing a whole NAS server. Don't get me wrong, NAS server gets very expensive. But I run my Plex through a router, and
Hmm.
people like there's a few routers out there that run Plex that has a built-in Plex in it, which is good. NAS services, I know the Western Digital NAS, their box has a built-in Plex server in it too, so that's also a
Hmm.
good thing. But
Yep.
yeah, I run my through a router. That router alone costs about $400 or $500,
It
and then
does. It does.
then plus the hard drive is another $300 to $400 as well. So was I willing to spend that much? For me, it was, because I got what I want all in one little package in the corner of my room. I don't need my computer. I don't need any other boxes. I just need my
Exactly.
router and my hard drive. That's it.
Exactly. That's what I tell people as well. It's funny you mentioned. I want to tap in on what you just said. It's like, okay, people look at the price. Well, four or 500. But see, here's the thing: you're making an investment because you're not. Because look at it like this. Okay, look at it like this. Okay, now if I'm paying 300, well, let's just say 400 for a router. Okay,
Hmm.
that's an investment. That's
Hmm.
something that's going to be here for months to come versus me paying $300 to $400 in cable monthly. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're buying an investment. You're investing in this because you know this is going to be something that you're going to use in the long run. You know, my mother loves my Plex when she comes over because I have a spot where she likes a lot of the urban movies and stuff. She
Hmm.
loves that. And so, you know what I'm saying? People come over. I have visitors, relatives, friends come over, pick up the Plex. My wife just be showing it off and stuff because it's one click play and all
Yeah.
that stuff. You know, you can put stuff in there like, and then there's stuff that I find to put in my Plex, and Sammy could probably attest to it, is that you can't really just get off of these apps anyway. You know what I
Uh
mean?
huh. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff you can't get. Sometimes there's stuff that I can't find on these apps or even on Cody, and then I have to search for it through the web and see if I can find it somewhere. And then once I find it, I can download it and put it on my hard drive. And then once I have it on my hard drive, I can have it on my Plex and watch it anytime I want.
Yep. 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 Exactly.
Or
Exactly.
and
Yep.
look, Donald D Nice does another thing. He doesn't use any of the stuff we talked about. What he uses is his computer and URL links. That's it. That's his choice. That's his preference.
URLs. You have URLs. Yep. 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 Yep.
And he does find some good ones. He does find some really good ones.
Yep. Yeah, I just want to see where look what Monster said, Simi. I'll
I
never
don't
go
know.
to the cable
Oh,
satellite.
I never will either.
Me neither, man. Me neither. Like I was just telling my wife not too long ago, and I said it just like this. I say I don't give a fuck if everything go down. I ain't going back to cable or satellite. I ain't getting none of that shit. I'm good on
Mhm.
that because it's gonna always be a way to do shit. It's always gonna be
Absolutely.
a way. Long, I feel like this. Long as I got, like I told my wife, long as I got internet,
I'm
we
good.
good. We Gucci. As long as we
Yeah.
got internet, we straight.
Oh
We
yeah.
straight. Now, if the internet started acting up, now we have a problem.
Yeah.
far as me going back to cable and satellite, nah,
But
nope.
you know what? And it's funny you mentioned that. Like people feels like, oh, what about the internet goes down? Well, remember, look how cable runs their service through internet. If internet goes down, they
Yeah.
can't run their service. So guess what? Internet is never going down.
I'm sorry, Simi, that was funny. Simi said,
What
guess
is
what? The internet ain't never going down.
We run out. Even
Right,
if
right, right.
even if you have a home system,
Oh
home
my God,
phone.
that's funny.
'Cause
Oh
a long time ago, I would say like 10 years ago, I didn't know this, but even phone companies like let's say
yeah,
Comcast, AT&T,
yeah.
they use the internet as their phone system.
All run through the phone. Yep, all run through the phone. Yep, yep.
So the internet is if the internet goes down, the world will the world will
Yeah.
go crazy.
Because like my job was shut down if we didn't have internet.
Yeah, yeah, most 90% of the workplace will shut down
Work
because
was shut down. Yep.
mhm.
Yours too, right, Simon? Your company too, right? Because you work
Oh yeah, I work with
remote.
insurance. Yeah.
Yeah, you work remotely, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Like I say, so guys. So with that being said, as long as we got internet, guys, we good to go because that's why it pays to educate yourselves. Just start doing Google searches and just digging deep and stuff, finding ways to, like in the event, like now, guys, we've reached that part now. How we used to always talk before about back when we were streaming and doing our thing, we used to always say, look, listen, start a Plex, be your own boss, do this, do this, do this, because we never know when that
What
day will
happened?
come. But now
Yeah.
that day has come now. You know what I'm saying? That day has come now. So now it's pretty much now we have to do that now because so we just have to,
But
because
look, like Ken, like I mentioned earlier, like remember how the world started with copyright stuff? How
correct.
did we start with we started with selling bootleg cam movies
Cam
on the
movies, yep,
street.
DVD, CD, yep, yep, yep,
Uh-huh. We
yep,
started doing that in the streets, and then from there we went on to scramble boxes. From scramble
yep.
boxes, we went to scramble dishes, and then from
Mm-hmm,
dishes, we now jumped into the K word to
mm-hmm.
Cody, and then from Cody we jumped into apps. Listen, you see the evolution of the last 40 years, how everything has evolved.
Yeah, yeah, the absolute, yep, yep.
Imagine how much more we got to go. We haven't hit the tip of the iceberg. This
We
is gonna be
sure
a
have
lot
it.
bigger.
We sure have it. We sure.
When
You know what?
something
And it's
goes
funny.
down,
Yep, yep,
when something goes down, something bigger comes out.
yep. It's funny you mention that because we think. See, another thing, what I'm saying. See, every time Simi, I guess we plan off of each other because every time he says something, kind of jogs my memory to say something else.
Hmm.
Like you say, guys, all the evolution that we've had, and that seems like it's a lot. But here's the thing, like he said, we only we haven't even scratched the surface yet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Far as in gaming, far as all this new stuff that's coming. Now look how long we were in 30 frames per second. Playing at 30 frames per second. Right, Sim, am I
Yeah.
right or wrong?
You're right. You're right.
So we just got
Absolutely.
to 60. So just think, you know what I'm saying? It may not happen in my lifetime, but as the years
Ken, you said 60. People are at 120, 144 right now, frames per second.
correct, 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 correct. 120, right, 140, right,
Yeah.
exactly. But even that still hasn't even scratched the surface yet on what we got, you know what I'm saying, what's to come, like Simi was saying, you know what I'm saying? It seems like we've been through a lot, but it's only just begun.
Yeah. It's a never ending. Like you mentioned earlier, look at the drug game.
Yep.
Look at the drug game.
Okay, yep.
It, they try to slow it down. They'll catch one person, but there's 10 more that are
10 more.
born. One
Yep.
to
Yep. 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 That's why I told somebody, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like to do too many drug references, but hey, but that's just the best way to say it is. It's like the dope game,
one.
like, yeah, they might slow it down or people might get locked up. But for every person that get locked up, there's another person that's going in their place that's going to continue, going to continue, going to continue because, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. And the same way that is, it refers over to streaming. Yeah, like YouTube may have slowed us down, but we're still doing it in our communities. We're still doing it out there and stuff. So they
Hmm.
really ain't really slowed down nothing per se, just on their platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like you keep saying, the drug game. How long the drugs have been going around?
And
Before the 60s,
before the '60s, yes,
and it's
yeah,
still going on. We're in 2022, and it's still going.
it's still going, and it's even going even a lot more harder and stronger now
Yeah.
because right, because you got other people like yeah, you got other stuff. People are turning bad. As far as I'll say that, you got people turning bad because the money's so good. People are
Hmm.
risking their
Yeah.
careers and oh well, shoot, I can do this. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. That's why just so much corruption because people see the good.
They see the
People
they see the green.
see the green. Right, right. And so to sort of bring the green over to us, we see the good in this because it's saving us. So that's why we're going to always find ways to keep this good because we don't want to go back to where we come from. Because I'm telling you, cable, after being on this side of the fence versus cable,
Mm,
I never want to go back because
exactly.
like I found so much freedom in doing this now. Like it's so much freedom. My wife was saying to me, oh, she said, Ken, like I overheard my wife talking to one of her friends. She's like, girl, I watch everything, girl. Girl, I watch everything. Ain't nothing I can't watch, girl. Girl, I watch. Oh, do you for real, girl? What you got, girl? My husband got me everything. Just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Saying me talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you know, said my husband watch got me everything. I watch
And
everything.
and that's funny that you mentioned that, Ken. You know how you used to tell us all the time that you're known as the DVD guy.
Yes,
Now, when something goes down, I'm the Fire Stick guy through
I'm
my
the fire stick guy, right?
through my
Right. Yeah, I
friends
did
and family
DVDs
and
for a long
friends.
time. I did
Yeah.
DVDs for a long time. I had sold DVDs for a long time, and then it was kind of funny because a friend of mine's he was trying to tell me about Cody and stuff. This was back when DVDs was still popping and
Hmm.
selling movies and DVDs and stuff and CDs. I didn't want to hear it at first. I didn't want to hear it. I was like, "Nah, man, I'm selling DVDs. I'm doing this. I'm doing that." But then now that people was getting into the fire sticks and stuff, that's what made me kind of get switching to that. And then I just found myself being burnt out with the DVDs because you got to make this. People want 2 and 3 DVDs. They want this one. They want that one. They want this. I'm like, man, got to be a better way. Yeah.
No, in the way I've heard about boxes, even Fire Sticks or anything, I was at a barber shop. This,
Oh, really?
yeah, that's how I heard about it. This guy, I was getting my hair cut,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how a lot of barbershops have stuff playing on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Now they play just a bunch of music, but before they used to play movies or TV shows, whatever. I'm like, hey, how you watching this on here? One time I was at a barbershop and he was watching a movie that was still in the theater. I'm like, hey, how you watching that on there? He goes, oh, it's about this box right here. I'm like, oh, really? How much is that box? He goes, oh, I could get that for you for $300.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, I was like, okay, I'll hit you back up. You think I bought that box? No, I went into my research. I learned how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went and bought myself some Android box. I forgot the name of it,
Uh-huh.
and then I learned on YouTube how to get the. It's with Kodi too. I learned how to install Kodi. I learned how to do repositories,
Mm-hmm.
repos, and all the stuff. I learned it all on Kodi. And before my first channel got knocked down, everything I learned I redistribute on YouTube. What I learned, I show people how to do it on YouTube, and that's how I gained such a big following on YouTube because of Cody.
Yeah. 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 Like I say, guys, there's nothing negative I can say about Cody because, like I said, even though, like I said, I wasn't a Cody guy, but I was telling you before, like I was just sitting here one day messing with Cody, and I told my wife, I told my wife, and I told also another friend of mine, I say, now if a person just really had Cody on a fire stick,
That's all they need.
that's all they need.
But the one thing I do not like about Cody is,
Uh,
and it's something that you people really can't control, is when you start adding so many repository, it starts building that Cody app so big and so heavy, and if you fill
yeah.
up your Fire Stick so much, it really slows down. It starts to slow down.
You
But
mean like
again,
far as the build? You mean far as the build? The
yeah,
build?
well, because remember back then when people got stuff, then they didn't just add one build, they didn't just add
Right. Right.
one repository. They add a bunch. Me alone, I had about like 10 gigs of repos and stuff like that, all installed in my
Jeez.
code. Yeah, it was big. So every time I plugged it in a new box, it took up a lot of space.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I started doing. That's why I had started doing where like I was doing my research on, like, see, like for me, like when I was doing fire sticks, I never really put Cody on nobody's stick unless they asked for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a learning curve. That's right.
I
It's a
figure if
big
they
learning
asking
curve.
for it, because I figure if they're asking for it, they know about it. So, and then I would figure out what build would be right for a Fire Stick because every build isn't right for every device. Am I right or wrong?
Exactly. You're absolutely right.
You know. So yep. So and then it's not about how big the build is. It's about what's in it. You know what I'm saying? It could be small, but it's all about having what you need in there. You know what I'm saying? Not all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Having what you need in there. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's see what Monster is saying. Even though he's here, right here, still. Let me see. They're still different. You can chime on in too, Ronster, too, man. You know, like you can chime in too. Like if there's anything you want to add to the chat. There's still different ways to watch your content besides Plex. There's Zapati,
Zapatia and Zito. Yeah,
box.
and
Yeah.
Broken talks about those boxes all the
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Those
Yep.
are good
Yep.
boxes. Those are very good
Yep.
boxes.
And see, and this is what I like. You know, I'm saying, see, this is what I like, and this is what makes this community nice. The versatility. I think I'm saying it right.
Hmm.
Is that okay? Let's look at Brooklyn core cutters for a second. Okay, Brooklyn shows us some of the higher end stuff, and then you have other people. Well, he shows us higher end stuff, and he shows us other stuff too. Then you got other people that shows you, okay, well, you got this, and you got that, and you got this. So the thing that makes it so great is because you're getting everything. You feel me? Because everybody don't want to just buy a Fire Stick. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
the point I'm getting at. Somebody might want to buy a shield or like I never knew what a Zapati was until I saw Brooklyn's channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're right. Me too.
Right.
I'm the
Yeah,
same way.
so that's what so that's the point I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm alluding to is that that they're introducing us to newer devices and stuff. And I don't mind paying a premium price for certain products because I know you get what you pay for. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So there's why there's a Brooklyn Cord Cutters. There's why there's certain other YouTubers to introduce us to newer devices that we would have never heard of otherwise. You see what I'm saying? So now, but then once they show it, it becomes a thing to where okay, well now you have the option to, if you want to buy it or not. You see my point? But it's been introduced to you, so that's the what I like about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because look, you're right. Because a long time, what did everybody say the best device out there was, and people still say the best devices. The Shield is the
Mm-hmm.
is the Shield the best device for me. It is. That's for
Yeah, yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yep, 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 yep,
You
yep,
know,
yep, 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 yep,
for grandma and grandpa, it's the Fire Stick.
yep, yep, yep.
You know,
Exactly.
for Brooklyn, it's the Zapata and Zapati boxes.
Right.
That's
Right.
that's his go-to boxes. He said
Right.
it many times.
And then what you
Cause
just said there, Simi. Now you see the three difference of things that you just mentioned.
hmm
So there's three different things at three different price points. But that goes back to what I was saying. Okay, now there's three different price points in there, but every device has their purpose. You feel me? What I'm saying? You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? It has their purpose. So one is not outshining the other. It's just a difference in the product or whatever. So whatever works for you is going to work for you. But I'm just glad to know that there's other options out there that I would have never known otherwise. You see my point?
Yeah, and you know what box I really like, and like a lot of people sleep on it. It's the arm boxes.
Yes. Yep. Those are nice.
Those I really like those boxes. Oh look, and D Nice just
Oh,
mentioned it
yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
long
time.
boxing. Yeah, yeah, them too, Donald. Yep, yep. Exactly. I got a couple of them in my shelf. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly. Yep, yep.
and I like them because they remind me of a shield, but the of a price point of a fire stick.
See, exactly. That's the point I was trying. Exactly,
And they're
exactly,
big. They're bigger
exactly,
space than a fire stick, but
exactly.
it's such a great device. I like it,
I
and
do too. I
that's
do
my
too.
travel and that's my travel box. My travel box is the on device.
Because I like it because it's small. You can put it in your pocket. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. And the price point is great. So too. Yep. So yeah. So that's what I like about
It's
the
so
whole thing about the versatility of it.
yeah.
'Cause I know all half of us in here has a shield. You know what I'm saying? I think,
I
and
have
I can
two.
say I can speak for everybody when I say the shield is pretty much everybody's go-to for the most part.
It is mine. Yeah, at least in my bedroom it is.
Yeah, the same here. Yeah, because my wife, you know what I'm saying, my wife, I keep talking about my wife because she's, you know what I'm saying, she even was telling me that she likes the Shield now better. Remember, Sammy, you know what I'm saying? You, I mean, you've been friends for a long time, so you back
Yeah.
remember when my wife never wanted nothing but the Fire Stick. You remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
You
remember
know,
that.
she was pro Fire Stick. Fire Stick, Fire Stick, Fire Stick. Remember?
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
trying to switch her over and everything. She wanted to go back, but then one day she got a held to that shield and she never looked back. So I asked her, so I said, well, baby, check this out. If your shield ever go down, what you gonna do? Is I'm gonna go in there and take one of yours, or you gonna buy me another one? I said, "Let's
I
go back to
tell.
the bar." She said, "Oh no, 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 no. I'm going back to the bar stick." Yeah. Okay, there you go, Sammy. You want to
On
take
are
that?
the truth have had complaints on no sound lately. I haven't had any issues with mine yet. But again, I don't really use it as much as a lot of people else uses it. Maybe it's from using where. I, I don't know. I never experienced that issue yet. But then
Okay,
again,
let me ask you this then, Tadao. Okay, is it okay now? Is your sound that you're not having on? Is that on a premium service? Answer that because if it's on a premium service, I might have to tell you what you might have to do.
no, no, so no, no. But then, this is one thing I did run into my Shield. Sometimes I would not get any sound out of my Shield
Uh-huh.
because depending on the settings you have on your services. Because if you go on your
Yep,
if you put surround sound and your TV doesn't support surround sound, you're not gonna get any sound.
correct.
And I ran into that issue because I was having my Netflix was giving me problems off my Shield. I'm like, why? Because I had my Shield set up as surround sound instead
Yep,
of just Adobe sound.
yep,
I was
yep,
like, oh. And then when I changed it, I never had that issue again.
yep. And then sometimes if you have a premium service with no sound, sometimes you can go in there and switch the player.
Yeah, the player or the codecs
The
on
player,
it. Yeah,
player of the Kodak, you're right. Yep. You're about to say that too. Yep. You're about to say that too. Player of the Kodak. Now this is what Donald said right here.
yeah, that's part of the sound. Yeah,
Part of the sound,
yeah,
yes. Yep. Hey, what's up, Stuart? I ain't see you slide up in here, bro. What's good
yeah.
with
He
you?
just did. Yeah, he was with me and Sim this morning on
Oh,
Google
what?
Meets. Yeah,
What's
well,
going on, Stuart? Let me see. Thanks, D Nice. Turned off the works. Not sure why though. Okay. Turn off the works.
see, he turned it off and it worked.
The works. Yep. Okay. Yep. There you go. See. See. There you go. Well, thanks, Donald. Thanks, Simi. See, that's why we had these shows to
Yeah.
ask people questions, help people out. Yep.
But Ken, anyways, I hate to do this, but I gotta go. I gotta do it with my day. I gotta spend time with the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Man, I'm about to shut it down too, man. I wasn't planning on going this long
I
myself,
know
man.
I'm surprised. We're at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know, man. Y'all about to get up.
But you
Yeah,
know
'cause
what
my
happened?
wife,
You know what happened, Ken? It's because I jumped on with you, and then we
that's
just started going back and forth, and then it
what
just
happened, my man. It always happens, brother. All right, well, much love to you, boy. I'm about to get up too, because my wife. I just heard my wife getting up. She moving around, so I'm about to get up and see what she got going on and stuff. And before you go, Sammy, say goodbye to the people.
man, guys, I do appreciate you guys stopping by, Ken. I know it's been a while since Ken done a live show, but you know what? Every time there's a show and me and him jump on together, it's always a good show.
Yes, it
So,
is. Yes,
and
it is.
again, thank you everybody for supporting us, me and Ken. We appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great evening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Have a good one, guys.
You too, man. Hey, Ronster, Ronster, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. Want to say goodbye to the people for us, Ronster?
Thank you all for coming. Glad to see you guys were here today. Have a good day.
All right, all right. Thanks. Anything else you want to say, Ronster, before we get out of here, other than bye?
No.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, look, listen, guys. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting me. Yeah, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I really appreciate it, guys. I haven't did a show like this in a long time. Thank you to my buddy, Semi Two Tech. Always showing love to me, man. I appreciate him and his family and everything. Thanks to Ronster TV for stopping by, guys. It turned out to be a good show. We talked about a lot of stuff today, so I hope you guys Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I just want to come on and have a good show, guys. You're welcome, Donald. Everybody have a good day. And until next time, guys, take care, guys. Peace.
Peace.